Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Nicole. In this video, we will be making a fresh new greenery wreath for my blanket ladder. So this will be a new series that I want to call Wednes-DIY, where I'll be posting time-lapse videos of quick DIYs with voiceovers, and they will be posted every Wednesday. Alright guys, so let's get started. For this wreath, I am using this grapevine wreath form. It was $5.99 from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if these go on sale. If they don't, of course, use your 40% off coupon. I am also using this little greenery that you see here, and I'm hot gluing it to the grapevine wreath form. This greenery was $11.99 from Hobby Lobby, but I did get it for 50% off. Next, we are putting in these little boxwood pieces. These came from Walmart. They were 97 cents. And now we're going to be adding in a couple of eucalyptus sprigs that also came from Walmart. I believe they were also 97 cents. And I'm just kind of placing things wherever I want. Really, there's going to be no rhyme or reason to this wreath. I wanted it to just look really textureful and have a lot of different greenery in it. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Now I have this little greenery that I got from Hobby Lobby. I don't know the price on this one, but of course, always get your greenery when it is 50% off. And as you can see, I like to cut all of my little greenery bouquets apart. That way we don't have too much of the same type of greenery in one spot on the wreath. It looks like it's really nice and evenly spread out all around the wreath, which I like that look a little bit better. So I don't know if you can tell right here or not, but this little eucalyptus that I had started to fall apart as I was using it. So I brought this basket that I have with all of my little scraps in it. And I decided to just go through there and pick all of the little greenery scraps that I liked for this wreath. I just, like I said, wanted to add a lot of texture to it. So I figured it was okay if I had a bunch of different types of greenery in it. So yeah, I'm just going through my basket right here and choosing out what I like. And also that eucalyptus sprig that fell apart, it wasn't one from Walmart. It was from somewhere else. So the ones from Walmart are actually really nice. So I'm just going to continue to go around the wreath and put in my little sprigs all around the edges. The reason that I'm doing it this way is because I like my wreaths to look bigger than the actual wreath form. And I've realized if you start to put sprigs on the outside of the wreath, your wreath will look a lot bigger than the wreath form. And I really like how that looks. That way you don't even really ever see the wreath form, which is what I like. And also I have noticed that if you put your sprigs on the outside of the wreath like this, make sure that you go either clockwise or counterclockwise. So make sure that all of your sprigs are going in one direction. When you do it that way, your wreath looks a little bit more, I guess you could say professional. I don't even know if that's a thing for wreaths, but at the end, the wreath ends up looking a little bit cuter in my opinion. So that's what I like to do, is I like to make sure that all of my sprigs are going in the same direction, especially when it's a messy wreath like this one is. It doesn't really matter what you're using in your wreath. As long as you're going in one direction, it's going to end up looking really cute. Now I'm starting to add these little really textureful greeneries into the wreath. They are so cute. They added a lot to the wreath. They made it look a lot fuller. It filled in a lot of little blank spaces. And also they're a different shade of green than everything else in the wreath, so it added a lot of different texture to it and just gave it a really cute look in the end. As I go, I do like to test little different greeneries in. So like you'll see right here, I'm kind of testing if that's the spot that I want it to go. And then I decided that I would rather have something like this filling up the little grapevine wreath that you still see. So these pieces, I feel like they just added a whole nother layer to this wreath. I think they looked really cute, just kind of placed randomly like this. And of course they made it so that you don't really see the grapevine wreath anymore. So I really liked that too. So here, now that we're getting closer to the end, I'm going to be hot gluing little pieces in so that, again, you don't see the grapevine wreath. These little pieces are even a different shade than those other really textureful greens, and they look super cute once I added them in. So these I will be hot gluing in. I don't know if you've noticed through the rest of the wreath, I didn't really hot glue anything in. I don't like to hot glue things into my wreath because I end up moving things a lot, but when I'm closer to the end, I will hot glue all of the little pieces because they won't hold themselves in place, so they do need to be hot glued into place. So now we are closer to the end, and I am just adding little finishing touches to it. Again, just a little bit more texture to it. And these I am hot gluing into place because again, they are smaller pieces, so they won't stay in on their own. So I do hot glue those in. And as you'll see right here, I end up taking this piece out because like I said, I like to take my greenery apart. If not, it ends up looking like it's too much of the same in one spot, and that's how I felt about that spot right there. So I took those out, and then I ended up just putting 2 pieces in instead of the whole little bouquet that I had. I ended up using this black ribbon that I have right here from Hobby Lobby to hang my wreath up to my blanket ladder. So I'm just going to cut a piece off. I'm going to test and see how I want the ribbon to hang on the wreath. I decided that I wanted it hot glued to the back like this. So I did that, and then I went ahead and tied it to the blanket ladder. Then I just went through and cut that little excess piece of ribbon off and just tucked it down so that you don't really see it. And this is the finished product. Isn't it so cute? I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed watching me make this wreath and got inspired. If you did, please consider subscribing, like the video, and let me know what you think. And I will see you guys in the next video.